Last time on this shit. I did a lot of rune crafting and I reached 95 rune crafting, but I still needed 99 of course for the rune crafting cape. I also picked up a new little friend and I went insanely dry on the Goblin champion scroll, ending up with a Goblin kill count of over 30,000. I now have 5 out of 7 champion scrolls selected, but the most important part of this chunk is of course 99 rune crafting on this time of Xtreme Onechunk Ironman. Welcome back everyone. Last time we ended on me using a lot of iron darts on the goblins for the Goblin champion scroll. And I used to have about 1 million iron darts, but right now the stack is looking quite low. So I thought I might as well use all of them on these Minotaurs. They drop pure essence. Not as much as skeletal wyverns of course. I think I can get like 600 pure essence an hour here. But it's a good way for me to use up all these darts. And I'm gonna spend a lot of time killing wyverns. So a little bit of variation might not be a bad plan here. So let's give the remainder of my once great iron dart stack a good send off here. And let's go. Alright, so that took a couple of days, but it was kind of fun, kind of nostalgic killing Minotaurs here. But the old dart stack is now gone. And I have 16.5k pure essence. I still need 400k to get to 99 rune crafting. So to finish the rest of this essence grind, I'm gonna have to go back to wyverns and kill a shit ton of them. But before we do that, I'm gonna tell you about today's sponsor, Creator Crafted. Creator Crafted is back and you can start a year off right because they have many products on sale. And you can use my code Craftword for an additional 10% off. This is the first restock of the year, so grab these products before they sell out. They've just released these 3 awesome desk mat designs so you can spice up your office a little. I especially like the Elvark desk mat, it really captures that feeling of doing Dragon Slayer for the first time. And they also got these unique enamel pins and this Callisto and Duke statue. But be quick because these products are only in stock for a limited time and they won't restock anymore. Click my link in the description or use code Craftword for an additional 10% off any products across the site. So a huge thank you to Creator Crafted for sponsoring the video. Now let's continue the grind. Alright, I still have a little bit of essence in the bank, but 380k to go. To reach that goal I probably have to kill 25k wyverns, but I'm kinda out of ammo right now. I do have a lot of adamant bars from wyverns though, so I can make those into adamant bolts. Let me actually check how much I have. I do have a lot of ruby bolts, made those earlier. I don't want to use my rune bolts because I want to make those into dragonstone bolts one day. I do have a lot of diamonds though, so I might use those. Smithing with my new Incamdo hammers, but I always forget how slow smithing actually is. Forgot I was out of feathers, quickly have to buy those. That's kind of the Ironman experience. If you run out of stuff, you have to make or get it yourself. Alright, 50k eddy bolts, that took like 2 days to get. But if I were to use these eddy bolts at wyverns as is, a kill would take me around 120 seconds. But if I tip them with diamond or ruby and enchant them, I can actually shave 30 seconds off a kill time to around 90 seconds. And don't get me wrong, 90 seconds to kill a single wyvern is still very slow, but I need to get every upgrade I can. So I'm gonna sacrifice all these diamonds and rubies so I can get that 400k essence a bit faster. I ran out of cosmic runes when I was enchanting. Luckily I've now unlocked the cosmic altar so I can make my own. This used to be a pain. Getting runes on this account has always been kind of a pain, especially nature's laws and of course cosmics. But of course that's the beauty of this account. I keep unlocking little areas with little benefits. And there we go, I now have 25k diamond bolts enchanted. And also 25k ruby bolts in the bank. So I'm ready for the wyverns. I think these stacks of bolts should get me a little less than 10,000 kills. So not nearly enough. I'm probably gonna have to kill 25k wyverns to actually get to my target pure essence stack. So when I run out of these bolts, I'm gonna have to go and look at my resources and see what the best option would be. Alright, here we are back at wyverns. Of course I already did a lot of kills. 14.5k, got over 2k essence and 2 draconic visages. I've also done a lot of kills in the past, separate from this loot tracker, around 12 kills for the original draconic visage I have in the bank. So in the past I've gotten 400k from wyverns and now I'm gonna need 400k more. Oh, look at that, another visi. Nice, it's always so good to see these on the ground. Oh man, such an iconic drop, of course. I've gotten 3 in 14k. They have a drop rate of 10,000, so I've been kind of lucky on this part. I don't really have much use for extra visages. Maybe they're useful for feeding to a giant clam when I unlock the sailing random events. I would love to make dragonfire shields with them, but of course I cannot talk to Oziak yet, so no dragonfire shields for me as of now. Alright, so I got some essence in my inventory and 15k kills. Now keep in mind that for you guys this is going pretty fast, but for me it's very slow. Remember, 90 seconds per kill, which translates into 35 kills an hour, and at my absolute maximum I can do 500 kills a day. And that's a lot I am putting in the hours, I can tell you that much. I really want to grind this stuff out. Just got a little XP lamp here, and I've been lamping prayer for a long time. Because I'm very scared of the 99 prayer cape in the monastery, because I have no saw, and so I can't make any of the prayer altars to train prayer more efficiently. But there's another scenario that's even scarier. I'm currently Slayer locked, and if I unlock the Varrock Museum completely with the dig site quest completed, then I can use museum lamping as a training method, which is 500 XP an hour. And if I was to unlock abyssal demons before actually getting Slayer unlocked again, I might have to train to 85 Slayer with 500 XP an hour museum lamping method, which is a very scary scenario. So to actually get more Slayer levels and dampen that blow if it actually ever happens, I'll start lamping Slayer. It's my lowest skill anyway, if you disregard herblore and sailing, of course. So it might be a good time to get a head start on this. And here we go, 86 prayer. I have to bury a lot of the bones I get here because I can't take them all to the bank, because then I have to reset my aggro again. But it's actually really nice to get a prayer level now and then. 18k kills at the skeletal wyverns. It's going pretty well, although I am running low on diamond bolts. I'm losing bolts in rapid pace. It also doesn't help that, of course, I don't have an FS accumulator. Just imagine doing that. 71 million ranged XP, no FS accumulator. I only need 2 more champion scrolls, the Hobgoblin and the Earth Warrior, and on stream I was trying to get the Hobgoblin one when this happened. Oh! Oh, yes! God damn it. There we go. I got it on stream! No way, no way, no way! Fucking finally we're gonna drop on the stream. Yes! So I defeated the Hobgoblin champion and got another banner on the wall, as well as some Slayer XP, of course. And this means I only need 1 more champion scroll, the Earth Warrior one. It is unfortunate that I can't get a cape yet though, because I don't have lesser demons, jogers and ghouls unlocked, but I'll get it someday. Alright, I'm out of diamond bolts. I had 25k diamond bolts, but I ran out a lot sooner than I expected, 4,000 kills in. Did get 80k pure essence though, which is nice. Let's see how far I get with 22k ruby bolts, I guess. 40. Nice, I can hit up to 40 with these bolts. The only problem is that they drain my own HP. So I can't get hit by the wyverns, otherwise I die. So that's kind of the tightrope I'm walking now. I get very good DPS, but at the cost of, yeah, always being low HP. Would you look at that, 100k pure essence in the bank, 1/4 of the way done, 300k pure essence to go. I got a long way to go, but it's gonna be so satisfying when I get to knock out 99 prayer and actually get that cape. But wyverns have to wait a little bit, because I was just notified that another little side grind was added to my chunks. Because with the release of sailing they added dolphins, which are just at the edge of my chunks. I can just about reach them and they wander in my chunks, so I have to kill them. And they drop the echo pearl, which is used in sailing. So I will have to obtain that. Let's add it to the objectives. Doing this on the tutorial boat, of course. That's why this little box is always on the screen. I don't have the full sailing skill unlocked yet. But that does mean I have to use a ranged weapon to kill the dolphins. There they are. And if you're not using the cannons on a boat, but actually doing it with a ranged weapon like I'm doing, you get a 76% damage reduction on the actual sailing monster. So yeah, this is gonna be extremely slow. I have to position the boat here at the edge, and I can kill them like this. I'm using a magic short bow with rune arrows. I get a lot of rune arrows from wyverns, but yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of them, I think. They're just gonna be lost in the water. But I need a good weapon, a good fast weapon to actually kill these guys. Otherwise it's gonna take a long time. I just need that DPS, man. 76% damage reduction is insane. As you can see, I'm killing them just very slowly. And the drop table doesn't have anything special on it. No seeds or something interesting like that. It's just really the Echo Pearl I need, otherwise it's not too handy. If you look at that, I got a gnome ball. Pretty cool, I guess. Didn't think I'd get this before reaching the gnome stronghold, but here we are. Alright, so I played around with the boat a little bit and I've positioned it very carefully at the edge of the chunk. The nose is in the other chunk, but I am still in my chunks. And this way I can actually get better range on the dolphins. I don't know how that works, but it kind of does. I've killed only a couple right now and yeah. Oh. No way. So fucking lucky, man. That's insane. 38 kills. Jesus Christ. Okay, a 1 in 1,000 drop. I actually got spooned again. Same with the Hobgoblin champion scroll. Very nice. Alright, that's good. Let's get back to wyverns, I guess. Oh, imagine going dry on this. That would suck. But there you have it. Alright, so I'm still going strong at wyverns, getting loads of kills. But of course, I've been in this chunk for a couple of months already. And back in 2025, I was averaging around 300 kills a day, maybe 350. And now I'm consistently doing 450 to 500 kills a day. So I'm really putting in the hours. And people often ask me, Limp, do you ever get burned out on this account or on RuneScape as a whole? And honestly, no, I don't get burned out. So I never quit playing unless I'm maybe on holiday or something. So I don't really get burned out, but I do get in a little bit of a slump sometimes where I play a lot less. Usually that only takes maybe a couple of weeks and then I'm at it again. But last year, of course, I had the whole Revenant Cave grind and that took about 8 months or something on the top of my head. And with constant PKers, it kinda got a bit much and I actually got into the longest slump till now and it lasted for a lot of months in 2025. And rolling immediately into the 99 runecrafting Deathchunk also didn't really help, so I was in a slump. But I woke up on the 1st of January and something clicked and I was filled with resolve to end this chunk really fast. And that's why I set a goal of ending the chunk in March. A March chunk roll, which is 2 months from now. I still need 20k wyverns to kill. They take a lot of time to kill. And of course I need to do the actual runecrafting to 99. But I'm putting in insane hours and somehow this is gonna be the year of Limpwurt. We're gonna finish this grind in 2 months. Then we're gonna roll a lot of great chunks. It's gonna be amazing. No death chunks are gonna be rolled. We're gonna be rolling the whole world. No more doom chunking. This is gonna be the year of Limpwurt. And with that all being said, thank you very much for watching. And a very big thank you to aka Roommate, Poggies, Decoded Lar, Reese Bender, LP Kellner, Kellen Nichols, Josh Adore, Sean the Sheep, Vapor, Atlas K, UOM Evan, Andros, Snockball, One Unsliced, Penguin Meat, Locksins, Run Scullen, Sam X2 Light, JVH92, Kurnai, Carlos Ivadi, J Balls, Apex Eternals, Rennek, Scrump, Brandon Nielsen, Tyler Contrino, Iron Wire, Side Star, Icaro, The Biggest MHG, Sifu, Mitchell Chamberlain, Ajax, Man I'm Too Good, Austin Kozelin, Timbus, Hunter, Gengar Legend, Redford, Tank Killer, Sir Slaughter, FHNN, Rhino Child, Sheep, Dale, Grunt Life, Michael, Volky One, Lost, Michael Wolf, CEO of Nothing Bad, Frixis, Not Now, Captain's Mast, Baked Egg, Jacob Jones, Wolf K, Bob M40 by the Pix, James C, Arthur Brussy, Lucas Valley, Henry Schwagler, Patrick Wright, Colin, Cheems, Potato for the Win, Benji, Mercury, Jake Barger, Duncan Willis, Lucas Swartz, Thomas Molina, Def2 Communism, Avers Bertelsen, Catcroll, Andrus, Sneaky Fox, JM, Gabe Kokla, Oliver Voss and Obi, as well as the other channel members you can see on screen right now. So thank you again to Creator Crafted for sponsoring this video, and don't forget to click my link in the description and use code CRAFTWORD to save an additional 10% off any current sales. Be sure to grab these products before they're sold out.